unbeaten, no goals conceded. You must be reasonably happy this evening.
Very happy, Jim. It's 3 games, 3 clean sheets, creating chances. Even the 0-0 the other night, you know, we weren't at our best, but we created chances. So very pleased. Bearing in mind this is the way we're playing this season. Some players that have come in haven't played this way. Some of our players haven't played this way, and we're learning it still. So there's runs being made that we're not seeing as yet to slip people in, but we're creating chances. We're being more patient today instead of throwing balls in the box. And on another day, that could have been maybe 3 or 4. You know, half is hit the box.
By half time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Second half, we just tell them to consolidate, make sure we don't give any stray passes away where they can attack us. I don't think Johnny's made a save again. No, so that shows how solid. That shows how solid we've been. And then if we work the forward lines and try and create more chances, more than what we're doing at the minute, I think the goals will come. But we're on a +4 goal difference, 7 points. You know, couldn't be happier than that in the first week.
Definitely not. Obviously, our hearts went as well, Miles, when we saw Parky go down, and the first aid guy was rushing on, and you know everyone was thinking, oh gosh. But in the end, the warrior carried on. I thought he was superb today.
Yeah, when Mel went on, he didn't want to come off, so that was the first thing. Mel made sure he wasn't concussed, with the fella coming on as well, assessing him, strapped him up and played on. He's missed too much football to want to miss games now, and players want to play through the pain barrier. You know, Stoney was feeling his groin, said he could have got through it, but if we look at it, if his groin goes by a pass, that's him out. Smalley's out. Arthur's playing sort of like 75%. It was fantastic today.
I was going to say, if he's 75%,
yeah, well, he is, he's still carrying the injury from the other night. So we've got knocks and niggles, but until next week, hopefully, we get to go ahead to sign some players. We can sign some of the 23s, otherwise we've got to go in with 13, 14 players again on Tuesday against Sitting Bull.
Yeah. And then Joe picked up a knock, or seemed to, and then you took him off, precautionary presumably? Or?
No, well, he wasn't running freely. You know, he wanted to stay on and wanted to run, but you could see it. He wasn't sprinting as he was in the first half, and he was causing that right side a lot of problems, him and Jack Parter. But when that restricts him, he's not the same player. So rather than aggravate and keep it going, you come off, we've got someone there that's fresh and ready to go on, Tommy Whitnell, Wits goes on. So we've got players to come on, but they're whittling down very slowly. Well,
hopefully you will be in the clear soon to at least sign some of our development players. So that'll be good. At least you can fill the bench up. Hopefully. But yeah, so some great performances again, all through the team. I thought it was. I had to do the marks today for the NLP, and I found it very difficult to. It was so consistent. You know, they gave Sonny man of the match, but in fairness, any one of 11 players could have won that, couldn't they? Really?
I felt they all done what we asked them to do. You know, we used the ball better today than we did on Tuesday night. We kept our shape better today than we did Tuesday night. So when you put them elements together, you got a chance of keeping a clean sheet and winning the game with the firepower we got. You know, the goal was a tremendous goal.
Yes, it was.
Folksy on the front foot, got the ball, great outside of the foot pass, and Joe's gone around the keeper and put it in. So we've got goals in us. It might take a bit of time to get them flowing, but if you win 1-0, you still get 3 points. We keep a clean sheet, which is good for the back line, but it's working hard from the front. Really, you know, he works hard. I heard some murmurs today about him, but he worked hard up there. You know, on a different day we would have slipped him in a couple of times from his runs that we saw, but the players didn't, and he might have had a couple of goals. But like you say, from him going back to Johnny, they work hard for each other, and they deserve where they are at the moment in terms of the wins and the clean sheets, because they've worked hard for that.
Definitely. So we've got the Kent Senior Cup tie against Sitting Bull on Tuesday, and then, you know, it's almost like the Bostik League fixture computer had some kind of hiccup, because over the bank holiday we have not only 2 away games but 2 Kent derbies away. I don't know how that's happened, but it has, and that's a fact, down at Margate and Folkestone. How do you, I mean, that's going to be a tough bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Definitely. The travelling you've got to take into account. 2 good sides, you know, not changed much from last year, and they finished well last year. You know, Margate were disappointed that they didn't finish in the playoffs. Folkestone finished in the playoffs. So without a lot of changing, it's another year on, there'll be good sides. We've got to just go with what we know we can do. Sittingbourne's the first game.
Yes.
I can't even look at Margate. Sittingbourne's the first game because we want to be successful in everything we do, and we'll approach that professionally. You know, we're not going to take that lightly. And after that, we train Thursday, assess players, you know, niggles and knocks, and then we go again on Saturday when I look at Margate. But going just to the fixtures, very tough fixtures, good management teams, good players from all their squads, very good players, and it'll be two mouth-watering games hopefully. Maybe not a lot of goals, but two good teams that want to try and play, or three good teams want to try and play the right way, and whoever comes out on top will be happy. But at the end of the day, Jim, that'll only be the second week in of the season.
Oh, yeah.
And again, nothing's won and lost.
Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. Well done to you and the players today, Steve. I thought it was a very, very good performance actually, and it was great. And let's hope we can do some more.
Continue it. Cheers, Jim. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks. That's great. That was good. Okay.
Well, Ian, first of all about the result today. It keeps our unbeaten run going. It's a good start to the season, isn't it?
Very good start. Three games, 6 points, 3 clean sheets. Can't mind with that. So yeah, it's going really good. Game plan's working. So yeah, we'll keep doing it, I guess.
And you've had the 3 substitute appearances so far, have you? It's gone.
Yeah, well, I feel like I've done alright every time I've come on. I've seen it scored yet since coming on, but I'm hoping the gaffer will give me a chance soon and then maybe get a goal and then go from there, really.
Yeah. What about today's performance? What's the general feeling when you came off?
Obviously we won, so it's a good feeling. But then again, I should have been scoring at the crossbar, so I kind of it's a disappointing feeling for myself because obviously I want to get on the score sheet, I want to start scoring goals, but other than that, look, you can't win just 3 points at the end of the day. So it's a team effort at the end of the day. So
yeah, the reason you came here, we've only got one other out-and-out striker in Alex Reid. Do you see it's competition between you, or do you think you could play together?
Everything. It's always competition. All over the pitch is competition. I quite like having competition anyway. If it was me up front, then and he was on the bench, he'd be exactly the same. It's always competition. So you just got to, once you've got your shirt, you've got to keep your shirt. So at the moment, Alex is doing really well anyway. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. Hopefully, soon I'll come on, I'll get a chance, or anything can happen. Do you know what I mean? So no, I'm looking forward to getting on the pitch and showing what I can do. So. And
the story behind how you came to be a Tonbridge player, it was sort of fairly late in pre-season, wasn't it? How did it come about?
Yeah, so I was at Walton Casuals. I'd done pre-season with them, but it was so much travelling for me. I wasn't really seeing much of my family. So obviously I've moved to Maidstone now, so I'm only 15-20 minutes away, and I knew Tom Parkinson, and I mentioned to him that I've left, and then the gaffer rang me a couple of days after and wanted to get me signed. So I was more than happy with that. It's a league above what I was playing, so yeah, I'm delighted with it really.
You played this level before?
No, I was on the bench for Maidstone. I was a youth team player there, and I made one appearance for them, but I've never done a season in this league, so I'm looking forward to it, mate. It's going to be a good test for me, I guess. So
you've obviously got a good scoring record, and Bostic South, haven't you? So
yeah,
you think you could do it at this level?
Yeah, I reckon so. If I get a run of games, I reckon as soon as I get one, hopefully they're all start flying. That'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly. And what was it like about the club?
It's just a very friendly club. Obviously, you go to some clubs and you've got fans who are on your case, and everyone here is so lovely. Everyone's welcoming. All the boys have been good as gold. The gaffer's good as gold to me, and even the fans. Everyone's made me feel welcome, made me feel part of their own. Like I've been here years, so no, you can't win, mate. It's just a really, really honest, nice club.
I'm told it's quite an infectious dressing room as well.
It's
quite buzz about it.
Yeah, no, the boys are just nuts. No, they're just funny. They're good as gold. I love being in there with them. So yeah, it's good. Really good.
As long as you can belt out "Take Me Home, Country Roads," I think you're in.
That's it. Yeah, get fined if I don't sing it. So
that's good. Yeah. All right then, lovely.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Cheers then. Thank you.
Cool.